This is Gravy Stone and Daisy. I got you. You're tired, Daisy. We're playing Alan Wake, the original game.
Previously on Alan Wake,
We're starting
I'm haunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
Get him fit.
There you go.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
It's okay. Are you looking at yourself?
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me
Okay.
was making me numb. I
I'll
felt
make
like
it
this
go
was
away.
happening
I'll
to
make
someone
it go
else.
away.
Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Did you catch the chat?
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come
Big.
with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Night Springs. Okay. Seemed like a pointless hallway, but alright.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Right. Okie dokie. I don't like this guy. Beyond the shadow you settle, for there's a miracle illuminated. TZ. In the memory of a dear friend and poet. This is a big place.
I never get tired of this view.
Not that wasted
Very
space.
inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter.
Can we move on?
This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to
Maybe
think
he
of
just
me as
doesn't
your
want to
enemy.
think his
It's
wife
part
is
of the
dead,
illness.
jackass.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Now, here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors,
Hi.
man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He
Those
has
guys.
them in his office.
Yeah?
I want to hang out with those guys. Okay, there's an open door in the back there. See if we can find a way to him.
come, Alan.
Oh.
This way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Hey guys!
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Okay, can we move on?
No, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you
don't have a
feel
custodian?
up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom,
Thomas Zane's writing
Zane
the
could
same
feel
writing.
the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Who's on you?
No.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients.
Moonshine.
Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain. Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll. Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn
We
witch.
think he's Thomas Zane.
She used us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, witch. And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought.
Alright.
Later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Okay.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur.
Why do I keep seeing these?
Kevin.
Yeah, well.
For days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Can I get out of here? I mean, if I were to escape from a room, that'd be the room to do.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Eh.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they? It's my
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
I'm kind of just guessing. Wait.
Since you're so tough, Bert.
Does the key work on all the doors? Okay. Huh. Okay.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Interesting. Hold on, hold on. That is a cool picture.
Recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours.
Get out of here! Arthur, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to slip!
Barry? Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
He grins at the death of that dude.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Yeah, 6 shots. So don't go that way. Or that way. Oh, it's creeping up. Oh. That's... Oh! Nope, not that way. Oh man, this one's gonna be much more difficult than the others. Okay. Huh. I don't know where to go. Oh no! Flare? Sweet. Do me a favor and work. Pick that up. Burst the door. Okay, yeah, take your breather. Come at me, bruh. Come at me. That's right. Keep coming. Woo! Please open. Wasn't moving even. How far back am I? Yes, let's try this again. Catch your breath. Come on, man. Gotta get your shit together. Shouldn't have put you in a loony bin. They should have put you in a freaking treadmill. I didn't do any good. That did.
I'm here.
Woo! And you got a flashlight. Good deal.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Wee wee! That looks scary. Where's he going?
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Okay. Sounds like a good plan to me. I bet you drive the car through the maze so I can just fucking leave. Okay. Never go left. That's a rookie mistake. The designer knows right-handed, then it's always going to go right. Okay. I'm guessing this is the center of the maze. Who's moving around? Keep hitting the wrong button to dodge. Oh my god, and you're out of breath at the very beginning of your life. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to just strap on the strap-on again. Always go right. Damn. Well. Jump up. You can get on a fucking table. Ah. Okay, fine. Don't run. You're not athletic enough to run. What did it say? Don't trust Emil. Who's Emil? Who's Emil? Yeah, I gotcha. There he is. Alrighty.
Move the channel. We'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes...
Huh. That doesn't sound good.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm. You get...
Hi. taking way too long. Okay. Alright. You're not fun. You're a no fun boo-boo head. Alrighty. Smashed up that figurine's twin thingy. Where am I going, by the way? Am I still going, like, at all the right direction? Oh, sweet. Still want to have this out. Grab that, and let's go. Oh, that dodge didn't work. Didn't even see you. That got out of hand real quick. Let's just try and... How far back am I? Okay. So, essentially, I can't go running up to any gate, because they might hurt. Got it. I just wasted a shot. So all gates might hurt. Keep that in mind. Okay, let's do this. How close do I have to be? Cool. Ah, I keep doing that, hitting the wrong freaking buttons. Emil made Tom do it. Who Emil is? Oh, Emil is the what you call it? What the hell do you call it? Assistant? Sure. new. Gotcha. So, Camille's assistant to Tom. Who is he relevant to Alan? Because I haven't met anyone named Emile. At least not yet. It's not Barry, is it? Well, I'm just gonna stick to the first thing where it says don't trust anyone. Because something tells me it is Barry. I don't know what.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time.
Ha!
But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Huh. Checkpoint reached.
Ow! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Hello.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Cool! I found murderous, dark, demon-like creatures.
I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig!
Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass, Barry.
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Sure you did! Heard that before. No better to rely on you now. Oh, you did find the key. Okay.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're fucking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact.
Okay.
I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Okie dokie.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Ah, I thought I'd get around that corner in time. Ah. And that one's gonna kill me. Alright. Catch your breath. Got it? Jeezies. Jeezies. Whoopsie. Oh boy.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
We have a flashlight. Wee woo, wee wee woo.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
You're almost there, Al. You're almost there. Wee wee. Oh man. That was not a simple one, huh? Tried to use the thing, but just didn't have time.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Okay. Yep, switch it. Yeah. Anything else I can use here? Sure, use one. Oh, batteries.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
All gates hurt now, remember that. That's a bright light.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Okay, Tom.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chain to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Weapon! Noise.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
And crink, and crink, and crink. Bask in the lightness. Sure doesn't feel like I have a fighting chance of reaching the farm, but alright. So I was hoping he would fall into one of those traps, and that would take care of him. Of course, there's another one. Light. That was just dumb.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Was there a driver? Alright.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used
You're Danny.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
I sure hope so.
I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as the front door was locked. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Well, take the truck.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Yeah. Woo! Supply, woo. Anything up here? Guess not. There are some machines that walk out this door. No, I haven't pushed yet. Golly, right off the back. check out up there. Yeah, I just did that. That happened. I goofed that hard. That frickin' hard.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes, maybe lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure...
They're still looking for the wife. That dude in the rock. Ah! Well, you're a lot closer. Yeah, I don't think those lead pills really agreed with him. We're going no survival. No survivor! That's right. Kill them all off. Get in there. Alive? Yeah, you can go ahead. Yep. Try to sneak up on me. Alrighty. Guess I go down here. Yeah. Revolver ammo, always nice. Always nice. Alright. Back on track now. Catch your breath, jeez.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
This is gonna be bad.
Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
I'm not shooting, man.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you know there's ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Alright. Hang on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta pee entirely too bad for this. So you'll see me again in a minute. Okay. I've urinated, washed my hands, and now I'm back. I sure hope you guys got some taters, because you better get some gravy. A whole lot of it. Oh!
Please, please!
Don't worry, you're not gonna go die. Don't worry, Barry, we ain't dying yet. We got a few tricks. Enjoy it! Thank you. Ah, it's almost boned right there. But there was plenty of gravy to go around.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
We're gonna take a as much of these supplies as I left behind.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Now I'm gonna keep the rifle. Speaking of that, is that fully loaded? Yep. I'm gonna switch to my flares since I have so many more of them. Alrighty! That's really big badass flashlight now.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Alright. I guess I'm going up. Remember, don't trust a meal. I'm probably not even pronouncing that name right, but...
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
It was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Uh-huh. This doesn't sit well with me. Looks like I gotta look at what's to come, and I don't like it.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff! They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
We all spend a third of our dreams in soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Hunting rifle ammo is full, huh? Alright.
The dream of dreams.
That's by someone else.
Dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden
Ah, stairs.
by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is getting ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him. He's the guy.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Fallen batteries. Alright.
Can't you hear that? Oh, God help us. It's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Fighting at the front is hard work.
are you? Hey, another red chair. Alright. Really didn't want to use that, but didn't really see much other option. I don't trust you. Plain and simple, Barry.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey,
Kind of
let's
nuts.
find our way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
Don't have a shotgun to use. I have a rifle. Alrighty, so yeah, he wasn't
Keep your
no
eyes
problem.
open, okay?
Kind of busted out of the freaking hay, though. That was a little bit of an iffy. A little bit of an iffy situation. Climb. Yep. Batteries. I already have it, don't it?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other things, which concerns an ongoing investigation. Can't talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last? Things have seemed...
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
They had the goods. Oh, the goodies. I'll reload this, don't I? I gotta open the sealer for Barry. Guess I go out here and around.
Got to be kidding me.
Oh, that was not cool. I had no idea what I was dealing with yet. with that thing. Alright, now let's deal with these guys. Anyone else? We good?
There are 65 billion counterfeits in the world.
Just you? Alright. See what we get. Oh, the goodies. Oh, the goodies. This is a ladder going to just a random hole in the roof. That seems sound. I bet. Oh, it's a door.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang up.
Hey, let's go, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
It's
Hey,
open.
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're
Really? You
almost
don't
there.
say.
This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
That's not a good sign. Old gods know the truth. Alright, old gods know the truth. I can work with that.
The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
This is the toilet room.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
All we gotta do is find the fuse box. Interesting how he said the power downstairs was out. Dude, come on. Fireworks. Interesting. Fireworks.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Ah!
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Which is cabin key?
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Not good idea.
Sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right?
It's not gonna end well.
Crazy bastard. I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
We're gonna make it okay, Al. Don't trust Emil. Don't trust Emil. Probably shouldn't trust that shifty looking fucker either. Whoa, this is fucking freaky.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Can I go faster than this? This is slow.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so.
Well.
No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you write. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place.
Interesting.
Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Okie dokie.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Interesting.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone.
Kidoki.
Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
It stole the skin of his Barbara a long time ago.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast.
Okay.
It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Okie dokie.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Episode 3? Alright, that was episode 4. Was that 4 or 3? I don't remember now. I think it was 4. It was episode 4 I just finished. Alright. Was it? Yeah, end of episode 4. Alright, we'll catch you on the next episode, I guess. Oh yeah, gotta actually stop it, huh?